listeners. It's September 30, 2024, and you're tuned in to Voice Over Work, an audiobook sampler. I'm your host, Russell's Computer, and today we're diving into the world of social interactions with Patrick King's groundbreaking book, Social Equations. In this episode, we'll explore practical formulas and strategies to help you connect with anyone, build lasting relationships, and navigate social situations with confidence. From mastering small talk to leaving a positive first impression, Social Equations offers a systematic approach to enhancing your social skills. Whether you're looking to improve your networking abilities, boost your self-esteem, or simply become more comfortable in social settings, this episode is packed with valuable insights. Social Equations is available on Amazon in both print and audiobook formats. You can also find the audiobook on iTunes and Audible. To learn more about Patrick King and his work, visit his website at bit.ly/PK Consulting. Now, let's get started on this journey to becoming more likable, more charismatic, and more productive.
If you've picked up this book, chances are that you don't consider yourself a naturally social person. Perhaps you see others around you easily and confidently doing things that you find confusing, nerve-wracking, or just a little mysterious. Each of us can probably call to mind a person we've met who seems to socialize and connect with others seamlessly. They come across as likable, comfortable in themselves, and genuinely witty and charming. You'd be forgiven for assuming that this kind of social aptitude is inborn, something you either have or you don't have. I'm here to tell you that social skills are not a rare kind of genius that only a select few are capable of. Rather, being able to communicate, to connect, to have fascinating conversations, and to genuinely thrive in social situations is a skill set that depends on a predictable set of rules and principles. There's no magic or luck here. Understand these rules and principles and practice them consistently, and there's no reason you cannot be that quintessential social butterfly. In the chapters that follow, we'll be taking a step-by-step look at some of the core skills and breaking them down in such a way that you can get started mastering them, no matter who you are or what your particular limitations are. I've considered plenty of research and information from a wide range of sources, from experts who study human connection, language, and communication, to psychologists, coaches, and masters of conflict resolution. Think of the book that follows as a kind of modern-day etiquette book. I know etiquette is a disastrously old-fashioned word and may conjure up images of high-collared Victorian repression. In reality, etiquette is about much more than manners and propriety. According to Lynn, Coady, we should not confuse traditional behaviors with good manners. The definition of etiquette is gender-neutral. It simply means we strive at all times to ensure a person in our company feels at ease. To follow the unspoken rules of social behavior means to be aware of yourself and others, to be respectful and considerate, to be adaptable and easygoing, and to always prioritize connection and harmony over everything else. This book may be a little different from others you may have read on the subject. We'll be exploring not just the unspoken rules of good conversation and the mysterious ins and outs of forming friendships, but also the less appreciated skills, such as how and when to say no, when to keep quiet, and how to earn someone's trust. There's a little of everything here, and you'll find that the principles we cover will apply to professional and personal relationships, to casual and more serious friendships, to everyday encounters with acquaintances, to romantic connections of all kinds. But first, a little about me. I'll be honest, I've never been considered a very sociable or extroverted person, and identified as shy and a little awkward for most of my life. To me, it's always looked like everyone else had received a rule book for how to engage with others, and I'd simply missed out on getting a copy. None of it seemed natural or obvious to me, and I had trouble finding anyone or anything to spell it out clearly. The book you're holding in your hands is the book I wish I had access to myself all those years ago. Back then, what I most wanted was a straightforward, no-nonsense explanation for how and why to socialize, the nitty-gritty details of communication, and concrete guidance on exactly what to do and what not to do. Eventually, I decided on a formula format because this made the most sense to me. When you boil much of human engagement down to its essential components, you find that there are a few repeating themes. The more I researched, the more I discovered that the world of communication and connection wasn't so vast and mysterious as I had previously thought.
And that's a wrap on this episode of Social Skills Coaching. We've delved into the power of social equations, exploring practical strategies to connect with others, build rapport, and navigate social situations with confidence. Remember, mastering social skills is a journey, not a destination. By consistently practicing the techniques and applying the formulas from social equations, you can transform your interactions and unlock your full potential. To learn more about Patrick King and his work, visit his website at bit.ly/PK Consulting. And don't forget to pick up your copy of Social Equations on Amazon. You can also find the audiobook on Amazon, iTunes, and Audible. Thank you for listening, and until next time, keep connecting, keep growing, and keep thriving.